Oh, all right. I think I'm on. All right. Guess that's all okay. So, I've been gone for a bit, mainly because of a hurricane, but back this week. Let me make sure we're actually on. Okay, I am on. But yeah, lots of crazy stuff has gone on today, last week, yesterday, and a lot of issues, and lots of other things to like think about. I got a notification that I'm streaming. Yeah, I know. Like I didn't have power for a while, and I think now everything's finally getting back to normal around here. And also, I think let me do this. Jeez. All right. I'm going to let Rio listen to some music. I know, like, I wonder if he can even listen to music. Oh, he doesn't even let you listen to music. Alright. Because, like, I know where I am in this game. I have to, get the motorcycle. But he can't listen to music. So he'll just stand here for a little bit. I just have to check something real quick and I'll be... Alright. Sorry about that. I don't know where my camera went. That's not my camera. I don't need to advertise that anymore. There I am. Okay. So we'll get to it here. This is a cool scene. And we're starting it. So I'm almost done with the game. It's kind of cool. Love this song.
はい、どちら様？
あ、葉月です。
あら、りょうちゃん、ちょっと待ってて。
おお、どうしたりょう。ちょっと頼みが。そうか。まあ上がれよ。いや、急いでるんだ。直樹、バイク貸してくれないか。バイク？ああ、いいよ。ほらよ。
Let them have it.
悪いな。あんま飛ばすなよ。分かってる。じゃあな。
Oh, driving now. Alright. Haven't done this in a while. But it's kind of like, things happen. not be looking good for us. I just have trouble with that. Yeah, I saw that. That's what I was talking about earlier. Some weird stuff happened today. Keep doing that again? Here. Let me lower the mic of the game. This game has to be so loud. It's hard to talk over the MIDI guitars, you know? Get my little system up. That's weird. And this thing's been acting up all day, too. It's insanity, it is.
Nani?
港の帝王はネズミが嫌いなのさ。しつこく嗅ぎ回るドブネズミがな。
You see, like, human beings are just terrible. They really are. And like the thing about all that, you know what, I might as well talk about it because it did happen today. And I'm not really too worried about getting demonetized, but I don't know, it just seemed weird. Like I saw an interview with the people there and they were like, it was Barack Obama. Barack Obama did it. Like they just went off on Obama. And I thought that was the weirdest thing. And it's just like, man, the division in the United States today is just at an all-time high. And this little debacle has made it a whole lot worse, probably, or is going to make it a whole lot worse. But you know, my thing is unite to human. I'm obviously against two-party system. Like I've always been against the two-party system. I guess it was how I was raised, like just to kind of be against it. But yeah, there's a lot of like discussion online, people saying, oh, why did he, like people wanted the shooter to be successful. Yeah, it's just sad times. And some people saying it's all a hoax because of the whole photo op after. But yeah, I mean, my thing is I don't know. I don't know. We're heading there. If I'm China and Russia, I'm watching and I'm planning. Or if I'm Terry from the Mad Angels, probably. Yeah, Spectator did die. It's crazy. And I haven't read anything about like the shooter, like what their motivations were or anything. But people have already made up their mind that it was someone on the left or Barack Obama himself, stuff like that. But man, yeah, people are just talking based off emotions. You get some weird stuff. But yeah, that's something to study. Like look at the response from the people there. But yeah, human beings are just messed up. I mean, look at this scene we got here. It's like human beings are just monsters, man. But yeah, it's been a nightmare. Well, not really a nightmare for me, but like in Texas, that hurricane that they said, oh, it's gonna be nothing, don't worry about it. Man, it really messed up messed up a lot of the area. So I mean, that's something you're definitely not gonna hear about on the news, is like, especially after that assassination attempt. Like, you're not gonna hear about what happened in Texas, like this hurricane affecting the lives of like so many people. And like the Texas politicians are kind of just ignoring it, like pretending it wasn't as bad as it really is. Yeah. I feel sympathy for the victim, I think. As far as Trump goes, like, his immediate response was to raise his fist and make a photo op. Like, that was his immediate response, which I guess I could applaud as a politician, but yeah, someone died behind him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about that. But yeah, evil people run the countries, not just ours, but like everybody's. Yeah, and he told the rally to fight. I don't know. I think he's a bad person. That was like, that's what kind of messed up my stomach, like seeing him like kind of because, you know, I watch a lot of pro wrestling and I see a lot of similarities to the whole thing, politics. And yeah, I don't know, I just don't like it. I feel like politics should be like civil, not, you know, who can yell the loudest. But a lot of people like Trump. So yeah, that's what I think too. But even then, I still think people are gonna vote. I think people already made up their minds, honestly. I used to know the words. I mean, I'll be blunt, like, I'm voting third party, like, in this election. Cause, like, I don't know, I think voting him in is just gonna lead to more stuff, like, and, like, the new laws they're passing, with the whole, I forget what exactly it is, but, like, presidents can, like, do more, as far as, like, and that's why people think Biden was behind the whole thing, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Yeah. I don't think... Nah, I'm not voting that guy. He's not there. They want him because he's a puppet. Like, he's the perfect puppet, you know? Shenmue and politics. Can't we all just go back to 1999? To a story about 1980s Japan? It's the ultimate escape. Whew. But yeah, man, that's a pretty big event in history. I forget which president got shot on my birthday, and then he just continued with his speech. It's like, they use it, you know? I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, I figure a lot of people are gonna vote Trump now, just based on like, just based on that, you know, that he got shot. Which is kind of weird, cause like, I feel like nobody cares about like issues and solutions anymore. It's like everybody's just obsessed with political theater, you know. That's why, like, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why all that stuff happened. Everything is heading that direction. But yeah, maybe this will get some political songs out of me. I think I only made one political song so far. It's not even that political. I gotta beat up Guizhong. Ooh, I love this song. Do I have like a... Yeah, this thing here. But you know, someone like Ryo, like his reality is totally different. It's like having sympathy for Londi. Kind of. Yeah, it's like the part of the story where they try to make you like the villain. Except it's real life. And I don't know, like that part.
Hey, Ryo!
Can we just have like a normal election?
Work, eh?
What's wrong? Look, Tom senses the American spirit just falling apart.
Okay. たまにはタムがランチおごるよ。後でお店に来るね。
Be back in a second, Tom. Gotta get fired. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's really nothing we can do other than like watch. That's the sad thing. You think Tom would be a Trump supporter? Maybe. He's a business owner. This guy would be a liberal all the way. That MAGA sweater. I hate how it's become like... I think I had a political debate with someone online. And I didn't say it to them, but I'm like, I don't think you're a Republican, man. I think you're a Trump fan. Like, Republican, like, it's changed so much. Just the term Republican is just changed. Like, I feel like the Democrats today are the Republicans yesterday, and liberalism is just dead. I got fired from my job. Doesn't he say I should check with her? Yeah. I think now, this part of the game, you could, I used to be a libertarian. I remember that. But I forgot why I kind of stopped. I kind of just stopped labeling like my political beliefs. Look at him, he's so happy. Because when you do that, you become a lot happier. Jeez.
何してるんだ?
見回りっすよ、見回り。兄貴こそ仕事の方はどうすか?
Oh, Ryo's gonna tell him he got fired.
ちょっとな。
なんすか、ノリが悪いっすね。まあ、頑張ってください。
Pull them bootstraps.
港の頃も陰ながら応援するっすよ。
ああ。
You see, I come from a long line of family that just doesn't trust the government. So, like, we kind of believe that liberty, freedom, like, it's all a facade. Like, because, you know, we come from ranchers who had our whole ranch, like, taken. I forget, like, the exact details. But like it's a common story you hear with like a lot of Mexican Americans like when the United States was still Mexico, and we had Mexican properties, and then it became U.S. The U.S. just took them and put a lot of Mexican families into poverty. And I don't know, it's a very common story you hear with Mexican Americans living like California throughout down to Texas, just that coast. Cause like, yeah, I mean, like, I also grew up Jehovah's Witness too, so like we never did the Pledge of Allegiance every day. Like, we were not allowed to like worship the country. So like now I'm not Jehovah's Witness anymore. But like growing up that way, like, gave me a sense of not totally aligning like with this country. Always keeping a skeptical eye. You know, like, someone can tell you you're free, you're free, you're free, but then really, like, you don't know what freedom is, you know? Like, you might not know what freedom is. And that's what we call Stockholm Syndrome. Something like that. No, we did not. We quietly left. Like, there's no big deal. I think Jehovah's Witnesses are painted as crazy, but they're just like Catholics. Like, it's a strict religion, but they just don't agree with each other. Let's see everybody's opinion. Let's see everyone's political opinion on. Let's see his. Oh, ask me about that. I think that happens with Mormons more so. I mean, I don't know exactly, because I was young when we got out, so maybe there was some kind of stigma. I mean, we already had the stigma for being whatever we are. Not at all. Oh, you're Mormon. Oh, that's interesting. I had another friend who was Mormon. So no shunning in Mormon. Then what religion am I think I'm thinking of a church. There's like some notorious church. I don't know what religion. I don't know if it's a Mormon church, or I don't think it's a whole religion. I think it's just a church that you hear about that's like super messed up and strict. And let's get Shenmue 4. I know. Let's get Shenmue 4. What happened? Everyone hated Shenmue 3 because they didn't understand what Shenmue was. Oh, I can't run. I gotta walk. Yeah, you walk. Walk. Look, I'm gonna walk. You see, Shenmue is meant to be played like this. The Church of Voodoo. I would totally go to that church. My religion right now. Oh, I guess I'll wait. Should I talk about my religion on a Shenmue stream? My religion is really like nobody practices. So I base my religion based on things I know. Like Nozomi here. Just kidding. Oh yeah. She has to go on the bike, and he's like, yeah. But it never happens. I do like what Shenmue preaches, like about patience and stuff. It's something that people missed the boat on with Shenmue 3. Voodooism. What is that even a religion? Like, I think martial arts could be. I was playing Streets of Rage 4 and I unlocked a move called the Tornado Kick. So that was pretty cool. The 500k it is. They still around? I know the Shenmue group I'm in is kind of dead.
頼む。
Okay, you rocking it. Come on, music start.
I've never played this part in Japanese. Oh. Does he moan? Like, does he do that?
ステップを教えるね。よく見ておくね。前にステップ、
Yeah.
ステップ。そしてキックね。
Look, I'm gonna do both kicks, and he's gonna be impressed.
Very 簡単ね。まずはステップからトライね。
I can't understand what he's saying.
トムの方に2ステップするね。Okay?
See, he gets impressed. If you do the move before he explains it, they'll be like, what? I didn't even show you.
No.
But it stopped me from doing the second kick, because he has to break the beer bottle in front of my face. See, Americans, they don't pay attention to what's around them. They just do whatever. That's why Tom kicked the glass in his face. There we go.
Perfect. Ryo, good sense, ne?
ありがとう。
It is kind of a rhythmic move.
Tornado kick wa very powerful.
It's a good move for Tom to teach.
大勢に囲まれてもこのキックならみんな KO ね。
Well, now you can speak really good Japanese.
もっとトレーニングする
I always say yes for some reason, but I don't need to.
いや、大丈夫だ。
OK! よくマスターしたね。
トムの教え方が良かったのさ。ありがとう。
Yeah, I would say that. And then this long emotional scene. I think I'm gonna cry at this part. I always cry at this part. I'm just kidding.
今まで言い出せなかったね。Real sorry.
Bob Pizzeria, man.
なんだ、トム。
Drove Tom out of Japan.
明日アメリカに帰るね。そんな
That Bob.
急じゃないよ。Long time thinking.
See, this is what capitalism
ト
does.
ム。
It takes away our friends.
Yo, you は何のためにジョーニーするね。
俺は。
きっと、Ryo のファーダーに関係あるんでしょう。
Martial arts in Shenmue is, yeah, I would agree with that. As far as like based on martial arts, Yu Suzuki did his research for Virtual Fighter and like spread it across Shenmue.
誰にもストップできない。
トム。
離れても。
I didn't even know I was at this part of the game. But now I remember. Boom, boom, boom. I always like wanted to make a beat 'em up or an RPG of Shenmue, and you would have like a team, you know, probably be Ryo, Fukusan, Tom, and I think even Nozomi would be a good. That'd be cool. But I never made that game. I'd always just thought about it. Remaking Shenmue would take for a long time.
My friend.
Yeah, we were talking about what was going on there. And I was on the phone with somebody for a long time. Just about like talking about it. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot we don't know, man. There's a lot we'll never know too. Unless we play detective. I used to be into that, like looking into conspiracies. But yeah, Trump's fine. He took a picture with it. It is actually gonna help his election. It basically probably won him this election, I would say. Now what happens after that is what I'm scared of, but because man, I don't know about you, I don't trust a lot of people though. I don't trust him. Like I don't trust the people pulling Biden streams. I don't trust. Yeah. I don't trust Trump or Biden, but you know, at least the government sort of functions. Yeah, it does function a little bit.
来たか。
Oh man, it's all about like the state you live in. I'm starting to realize.
俺はこれで
Like, make sure your state officials are doing what they need to, because Texas, man,
葉月
they really disappoint me time and
俺と
time
戦って
again.
もらおう。
なんだと何を言ってるんだお前
And they had this guy running against Ted Cruz. I think I forgot his name. And I'm like, you're doing so well, you could actually win. And then he's like, we're gonna take your guns, we're gonna take all your guns. I'm like, oh, you just lost Texas, man. You don't say that. You don't even suggest that. Yeah, he lost. Took a lot to lose to Ted Cruz too. Oh yeah, I'm almost there. Dude, he ain't giving away. Gotta do Dark Moon.
師匠、わざと負けろ。
なんだと
Throw the fight.
あんたを倒せば乱定に会える。
テリーみたいなチンピラを信じてるのか
See, Ryo's too trusting. Trusts Terry. Ah, I tried to break his arm. I don't think you could break Guizong's arm. Kick him in the back. See, that's a cool combo. Like,
お
boom.
前こそさっさと負けた方が身のためだぞ
お前にだと。
怪我しないうちにさっさと倒れろ
Oh. His supporters are crazy, man. His supporters are insane. Some of them are fine, but like some of them think he's the second coming of Christ or whatever.
そんな蹴りで俺を倒せるか。
貴様こそそれで蹴り
They
の
were
つもりか
fighting about golf. Boom! I got him with Dark Side Hazuki. Come on, boy.
本気ってわけか。
貴様こそ
Ah, man.
望むところだ
Boom. Have a good night, man.
行くぞ葉月
ああ、来い。
Boom. 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 Oh, I like failing this QTE.
少しはやるじゃないか。
貴様こそ
おめでたい奴らだ。永遠に4年
Let him die. Boom! So brutal. But the only downside, we have to watch this again.
行くぞ葉月
He just saw the future.
来い。
Boom. Yeah, there's some like QTEs, like when you fail them, man, they could be like pretty brutal.
少しはやるじゃないか。
貴様こそ
おめでたい奴らだ。永遠に4年熱しな。
Get him out of there.
こんなことだろうと
You
思った
like me that much? Let me invite you to hell.
勝負
I
は
like
後だ
Terry's English voice actor. Like, he's one of the
汚いぞテリー。
one of the
貴様を
standouts.
絶対に許さん
うん。そんなに俺が好きなら地獄に招待してやるぜ。待て。
Yeah, Terry, he's a cool character. Talking about building. Oh, you're talking about Trump. Yeah, the wall was a mistake. Sensors, man. I mean, it's getting bad though, that border. But you need to like
お
combine
前と関わると
modern
良くなると
technology with that
文
wall.
句なら後で聞く
You
ぜ。
gotta put like sensors. You gotta put alarms. That's how you do it. You don't just build especially like a wall that looks that cheap, that people can climb already. It's like, what's the point? Because man, people from all over the world are coming through that border. It ain't Mexicans. I shouldn't let myself get my butt kicked here. do this. Hmm. I wish I trained Ryo. I didn't really train him. I tried to just beat Hang On this run. But as long as Guizon's in my sight, we should be good. Oh. Leave my friend alone. That kick kills him. So he didn't do anything crazy. Of course, Dark Side Hazuki. Let them think. Ah. It's hard to do that kick this angle. That kick's in Shenmue 3. And it's like the best move in that game. Oh, let's kill him real quick. Who's this guy? Get out of here. Cool. Oh, Guizon just killed him. I think if you do Guizong's move, he says something. What is that guy doing? I need some more space here. Boom. Yeah, this is the best part of the game, I think. What? Some old man. See, a move I like to do is Dark Moon, because it pushes you forward. Let's see. If Shenmue characters run for office, I think the one I'd vote for the most would probably be... I don't know. Honestly. I mean, a clear one would be like Ryo, but like, you know, those old people would be running like the homeless man. That Tai Chi master. Probably vote for him. He can touch a tree. Go Guizon. Oh. But yeah. There's no really politician character in Shenmue. Except like Yuan, maybe? Dude, this guy is beating me up. Look at them. Just freaking out. Let's toss you over there. I hate when I barely miss. It's always with these not kicks. I'm gonna just kick people. Put down the box. Put it down. Came close. Ooh. See, he has some cool moves. A headbutt. Ron Howard over here. There we go. Oh man, he's coming, he's coming. Guizon just abandons you. Oh man. That's not good, that's not good. Oh, there's another dude? Ugh. Okay, they're taken care of. I'm like, I had to do like a fell sweep. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Dark side of Zuki right there. Oh. Oh man. How does he get me in that? Oh, I countered. Alright. This fight's stressful. Okay. Camera. I wanted to throw him, but I couldn't really see. Okay. Yeah, he won't go down. Got him. Ah, what the? There he goes. Finally went down. That's a pretty tough fight. Now Guizon's in.
こいつは俺が倒す。
Oh, that's pretty funny. He just whacks him and then he swings it. It's just an embarrassing moment. But yeah, I love felling the QTEs on purpose. Shenmue 3, there's a lot more humor. It's like someone knew that I enjoyed it. What the? How come it's telling me to press 2? That's weird. Is it like disconnected from my controller? Ryo's in a time loop. Groundhog Day. I'll put my finger up here in case. Oh, what? That's A, okay. Yeah, in the PC version, like if you have a PlayStation controller, like it changes the graphics too. It's kind of cool. That's probably how I would fight. Just get my butt kicked. Fight dirty. This whole sequence is probably the best. Yeah. When I first played this, I'm like, oh my goodness, Londi's probably like behind the crates or something. But then this part, I think, really breaks you as a player. And then he whacks him like, BOM! Back fist. He's gonna be feeling that for like 2 weeks. He's gonna have migraines. If it's really bad. Boom, 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 boom. character face emotions. That was the big thing when I first played Shenmue. I'm like, their faces are changing. It matches their emotion. Really cool.
記者なんだありがとう
ありがとう
バカ言えそれは俺のセリフだ
それは What is that? Shadow of a cloud? Shadow of a cloud. Rio gets home at 5 a.m. Jeez. As you can see, I have a lot of files in Shenmue. All of them have different purposes. One of them is trying to do the collection, which is just impossible, man. Just is. What move should I train? I'm about to fight Chai, so... Oh, cross cyclone's pretty good. Let me do my elbow. That needs to be, like, better. Yeah, just focus on, like, 3 moves and you're good. There we go. I like this notebook. Freezes time and everything. Some people try to collect all the entries. Right? I think that's one of the things people do. I think I might beat Shenmue. I might beat it on stream. That's cool.
せめてこれを稲さんからと少ないけど俺から
He gives you some stuff if you haven't found it in the dojo.
生きて必ず帰ってきてください
Like if you don't find that picture, like he'll give it to you here, and if you don't find, I think the leaf too, like he'll give it to you. It's kind of cool. There's a lot of secret scenes in like the dojo when you're looking for the mirror. Like if you can't find it, Fukusan will like help you look for it. Which is kind of cool. He'll peek his head into the basement. It's like really cool. Cool scene. Jeez, can you imagine, like, I like the realism with these characters. Like, it's not like a movie where you don't see everybody's reaction, you know, to revenge. But like it just tore his family apart. Well, he's the only one left. In a way, Ryo is cursed because Londi was also getting revenge. So he's stuck in a cycle, and it is up to him to break the cycle of revenge. But can he do it? Because when he kills Londi, there'll probably be someone else wanting to get revenge on him. And they'll just keep going. Oh, I love this song. Ooh. But yeah, I guess this game like really shapes a lot of who I am and my art. Just like everything there is about me. Because I played this game for a long time. And like I still play it. And like just newer games, like I don't know, don't really have interest in many games, especially with all the DLC there is today and all that jazz, you know. And I don't know, I just find myself always coming back to Shenmue. I stepped away from it for a while, but it's just like, oh, don't know. I just want to relax right now and throw on this game of Shenmue. Where like, there's like slightly different things that happen every time you play it. Like you'll hear different conversations. The weather will be different in different scenes. Like it could be raining here. And I never understood what this meant. Like the arcade just kind of getting bigger in the back. Is that like his home trying to pull him back, or? 'Cause that's like symbolism there. Like, and I know that whoever's in charge of stuff like that was not a part of Shenmue 3. Because that's something Shenmue 3 lacked, I felt. So you had the symbolism with the cat, and you had the arcade pulling. So there was like some writer in Shenmue that was like really, really good. The whole like, that boy staring into the toy machine. I mean, maybe there is stuff like that in Shenmue 3. I just haven't played it in a while. But, you know, I'll probably play some Shenmue 3 as well. That game could get really fun. It's unapologetically Shenmue. That's what I love about it.
お前のバカさ加減にはつくづく呆れるな。
香港行きの手配。
You ever done something stupid in your life?
おかげで流殺は食い止められた。これは
That's
ささ
weird.
やかな例だ。
I'm always trying stupid things.
本当にありがとうございます。
お前は無鉄砲なやつだから心配だぜ。俺がついていく。
Oh, that would be cool.
どういうことだ。
一人で生かすわけにもいくまい。それに蘭亭の動きを我々も知っておく必要がある。
ということさ。
I remember when I was a kid, I would get stuck on the move that he's about to teach you.
我が遠征剣が旅の
The
手助け
diving
になるだろ
swallow
う。
style.
宋の代より河北省に伝わる
See, man, these Chinese martial arts are really old.
その奥義遠征配流を君に教えよう。
Like, those dynasties are
起承
old.
はい。これは相手の攻撃を利用して投げる技だ。まず型を
It's so crazy, like how,
よく見ておきたまえ。
like the evolution of MMA and all that. Like how,
相手の攻撃を受け
I don't know, I feel like
一
some
歩
of these,
後ろに下がり
like I can see this one
同時に
working.
腕に力を込め相手の重心を崩し
Because it's,
すかさず足を蹴って投げる。
can you imagine someone doing that in the UFC though?
ここで突きを入れ
Someone
る。
just flipping around.
投げただけではとどめにはならないからね。まずは体さばきからやってみたまえ。一歩だけ重心を後ろに移すのだ。
Let's see if I can just do the move.
よし、体さばきはそれでいい。次は下がるのと同時に腕を使
Oh, I
って
have
相
to
手を
throw.
崩すのだ。さあ、やってみたまえ。そう、その感じだ。次は相手の足を蹴って倒すのだ。
Ah, I forgot the kick.
さあ、やってみ
See, I
たまえ。
wanted to just do the whole move.
よし、肩はそれでいい。だが、遠征配流は相手の攻撃を捉えてこそ
Must be able
身についた
to
と言える。
anticipate your opponent. That's the hardest part of this
相
move.
手を短期間で身につけるには実践が必要なのだ。お前は本気で打ち込みなさい。
But you see a common theme, and this is what people complain about Shenmue 3. Ryo loses a battle and then becomes strong enough to beat that person.
始め。
Yeah. And that's what you see with the Chai fight, because you lose against him at an arcade. You could beat him, but it's like very hard. But you lose, and then you're able to become stronger and defeat him. And then in Shenmue 3, he beats Chai with like a punch. Like he beats him easily. QTE.
お二人の指導のおかげです。
Because Ryo is a fast learner, and that's his secret weapon against Londi.
まだそのタイミングがつかめるなら、もう少し練習してみるかね。
I don't need no practice. I have to practice piano pretty
もう大
soon.
丈夫だと思います。
Just kind of relaxing after this weird day. Jeez.
このご恩は忘れません。
It's weird having stuff, crazy events happen.
はい。
But man, this election is just gonna be something else, I'll tell you that.
危ない。
Oh. Oh.
後ろだ。
You know, we talked about like politicians, but like honestly, the people who would run from Shenmue, he'd be one of them. Or he'd be, you know, Londi would probably be running. Anybody from this game. Like, it wouldn't be the good guys running. Unless Master Chen. But is Master Chen all that good? I don't know. Look at this guy. How are you supposed to do a swallow dive on this guy? Got room now. Oh man. Grabbing him. I broke his arm once, I think. I don't think it's gonna happen again though. Look at him go. Oh. What's up with the camera today? Whoa. Boom. Got him with that dark moon. Ah. Oop. Dude. I've never seen him do that when I do elbow assault. Off me. He might beat me. Oh. Why are you turning your back, boy? Just give him a kick. Give him a throw. Let's counter his moves. I would try to land the swallow dive, but... Oh, I kicked him in the throat. I beat him with the tornado kick somehow.
なぜお前がここにいる？蘭亭はどうした？
蘭亭様、もう海の上、香港行きの船の中。
香港。蘭亭は香港か。
There he is. On that little boat. Can you imagine being on that boat with him and he has to eat lunch? And you have to give him lunch? That would suck. He's just going on that boat all the way to Hong Kong? Look at those graphics. He's like literally right there. Like Rio just misses him. And that's the... Oh yeah, got this QTE sequence. You know what messes me up? Like the Xbox controller, the color scheme is different. So like when I see red, my finger automatically goes here because I played it so many times on
これ
Dreamcast.
では旅はできまい。
俺のせいで気にするな。こんな怪我すぐに治る。先に行け騎将。
せがれは心配ない。修験達の居所は今はわからない。
Yonda
しか
Zoo?
し代わりに信頼できる人物を紹介しよう。当李翔。香
李
港
小
の
桃
漁師の一人だ。住所はここに入っ
That's
て
where
いる。
Ryo learns not to be a sexist. He learns that in China of all places. There's a lot of lessons Shenmue teaches. It's like a lesson machine, you know? Patience. What does it teach? To do the right thing. All the voodoo. Keep your friends in the loop. But Ryo... Oh, I guess always to get better and get stronger. I like that there's scenes like where Ryo, like you don't play them, but they happen. Kind of weird.
花咲、
葉月くん。
脅かしたか。
大丈夫。でも違う意味で驚いちゃった。
違う意味。
だって葉月くんのことをお祈りしてたら、葉月くんが突然現れたんだもん。
俺のこと？
A wish for
香
me?
港に行くんでしょ。
That's what the
葉
song's
月くん。
called too.
どうしてそれを？
福原さんを問い詰めて聞き出したの。だ
Yeah.
ってこのところ葉月くんの様子が。
そうだったのか。
葉月くんの性格分かってるから私何も言わない。でもこれだけは持って行って。
I knew a lot of the Shenmue fans had like a crush on Nozomi when they were younger. Obviously it's weird now to crush on her, but
一生懸命お願いしてあるか
there
ら。
was something about her like
花咲。
よか
support
った。葉月くんにちゃんと渡せて。
that I think people liked a lot. But she's kind of worried about you too.
カナダに戻る準備がいろいろあって、ここのところ結構忙しいんだ。
But do you see
私
like sometimes her face gets really sad?
花咲はもうすぐカナダへ。
That's what her friends talk about. Like, why is she so sad all of a sudden? And she turns away from Ryo when she makes that
私
face.
帰るわ。
Or her head is down like it was there.
気をつけて帰れ。
See, like it kind of goes back and forth, like her face. Now she's like about to cry. And then she turns and she's happy. You see that?
二人とも旅立つのね。
Like she wants to cry her eyes out.
もっと時間
But
が
she's like holding it
欲
in.
しかったね。
And now her face is super sad. Like, no one talks about that. Like, does that even happen in, like, to that detail in that scene? He's like, oh snap, she was sad. Starts thinking about it more. Time to go avenge my father. Oh man. Now for the score. Who wrote the score? Or who wrote the main? I think it was Takanobu. Am I getting his name wrong? What is his name? Trying to look up the composer's name for this song. yeah, Takenobu Mitsuyoshi. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but it didn't stop me from making that video. You know, I think my favorite character in Shenmue, I don't know. Probably Lon D, actually. Something about that villain. Oh, does it not say it in the Japanese version? That's cool. Just makes you read it. That's actually a lot better, I think. In the English version, there's some guy narrating this. Perhaps he will choose the balance that mark him a man of courage. It's just like kind of cheesy. But I like this. It's cool. Predetermined since ancient times. Yeah, I want to write a freaking symphony now. I have the ability, I just don't have the orchestra. But maybe there's a way. Yep. There's that North Star. But why did the star flicker? Will we ever know? But that is Shenmue 1. And yeah. It is one of the you know what, I'm just gonna say it's the best game ever made. You know, objectively, not subjectively. This is not an opinion. The best game ever made. You anger people when you say stuff like that. Hey, Raylene. But yeah, this coming week, this is a big song here. In case you don't know, this is really a music channel, but I didn't feel like doing anything. I do have stuff to do though, musically, but I kind of wanted to just warm up and relax after hearing another crazy event in America. And this Owl dude might have stuff to say about that, honestly. But this song is coming out this Saturday, and it is about a lot of different monsters. And yeah, I think this song is going to be the start to something crazy, a little risk I'm taking with the music and what I say with music, you know, because I feel like Phoenix Splash has been kind of playing it safe on like what we say. But I mean, this song I took a risk too. It was like really personal. But I want to take a risk in like saying stuff about society. Oh, my bad. So this song will do that. It's not really, this song is kind of an introduction to that, because with this perspective, and I think we were talking about it earlier in the stream, just like my belief systems, and this is really gonna align with that kind of thing. Like every time I see something evil being done, and I guess you can call this weird, you could even compare it to like what's happening today. Like I don't think of it as like, man, some evil person did something bad. I always think like one of these monsters got to them. Because when someone does something so bad, they have nothing to lose. Like that is like, that's a demon, man. That's a monster. That's a demon, like taking hold of that person. And like, that's kind of where all this stuff comes from. Like each one of these represents a different attribute. Like sad over here obviously is like, would convince you to do something bad to yourself. And insanity would convince you to do something bad to other people. So like these two monsters on the side here. This one in the middle is going to be interesting. I'm not exactly sure what's going to come from it. And then of course like perfection and all that. But yeah, you'll get like a little gist of that. It might not make any sense, honestly, the more I listen to it. Like it's kind of like everything at once, which is I think what needs to happen, and then other songs will focus on one monster at a time. But yeah, that's Monsters. That'll be coming out Saturday now that this hurricane stuff is starting to die down. Things are slowly getting back into gear. I haven't been I have been working on music though, so it's not like I've stopped or anything. But yeah, sometimes like during my inspiration, like when I'm getting inspiration, I just put on Shenmue because it's just an endless source of inspiration that like it never runs out. It's kind of like Shina Ringo. There's a musician I always listen to. Like I'll be trying to find new artists or new music, and all of it just doesn't sound good to me. And I just, well, what's Shina Ringo come up with lately? And I always find something there. Shenmue kind of works like that. Like every time you play it, it's a little bit different. You notice something different. It's a magical game, I would say. I wouldn't even say it's outdated. I think it's just different, you know? And yeah, I think, because I know I was thinking with inspiration, like listening to music on stream, but you can't do that. But like just playing some calming games and just talking, it's not a bad thing to do. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you for the conversations. This is an interesting day to be an American. Actually a really scary day, but my advice is take a walk, man. Get it out of your head for a moment. Because like whoever did that is just like a monster got them, you know? And it got them to a point where they had to do something that was very bad. And that's how it is with everything bad. Like don't get so mad at the person. Get mad at like how they became that way, I guess. And some people, I guess, will always just, you know, maybe they were born that way, but we don't know, man. And that's another thing that's hard to accept. Is that, man, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know how Rio's gonna beat Londi. We don't know why, you know. I think Shenmue kind of gets you better at like accepting the fact that there's things you don't know and things you'll never know. Because like, how many years did Shenmue 3 take to come out? It took a long time, and we still don't know a lot of the story. We still don't know a lot, you know. That's another lesson Shenmue teaches. Like, there's going to be things you don't know, things you don't understand, things you're not ready for, and you're going to have to take your time to get to those things. And yeah, people do evil things. They have their reasons, but yeah. But if you find American politics entertaining, this is getting to a point where it's like, it's not even entertaining anymore. It's just messed up now. But yeah, there will be more instances where I start to shift my focus on taking more risks with the songs. But I think that's going to do it for this stream. I know I said thank you again, but thank you again. If you tuned in late, I leave all the streams up. I'm not one of those people that takes them down. Because why? I think they get more views after they're done. So this one will be up. We'll probably, if I do another gaming stream, we'll probably start some Shenmue 3 unless Anthony and Chris wanted to get on. Maybe I'll get them on more. But I'm gonna practice, and I don't think I need to stream that because it's gonna be very methodical, slow. So I'll see you next Saturday. There'll be a new video and there'll be another stream. This is Hatman signing off.